And welcome back to week number 2, Pokemon trainers and fans. This is your host, Professor Pine, putting a little light on the subject. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is week number 2, and we're going to try a couple different things with the editing so that we can cut out a lot of the lag time in between battles. But let's jump into it. The first couple of days are going to be the Pokemon that lost in the first week, trying to make up some ground. Again, this is a 28-week tournament, so, well, at least the regular season. So just because they lose does not necessarily mean they are out. So here is our first matchup. We have Pineco, pure bug type featuring Double Edge, Giga Drain, Explosion, and Spikes. And its opponent, Crobat, Poison Flying featuring Fly, Bite, Leech Life, and Supersonic. Alright, let's head down to the battlefield. Alright, and here comes Pineco, followed closely by Crobat. And I hope those of you over the weekend that play Pokemon Go enjoyed the Snubble research. I got 3 shinies on my main account. So that was nice. That's one of those ones that I have been trying to find for a while, so I was very happy with that. Alright, so Crobat's going to start off with a Supersonic. And it hits. Pineco is confused. We saw in the first week, Confusion wreaked damage all over the place. Wreaked havoc and chaos. Alright, Crobat's going to go up into the air. Pineco still fighting the Confusion. It does get off a Giga Drain, but it will miss. With Crobat up in the air. Crobat coming at it. Super effective hit brings Pineco down to 118 health. It's managed to shake off the Confusion. Here comes a Giga Drain. Not much damage, not what it was looking for, and didn't do much in the way of helping with its health. Alright, Crobat coming after it with a Bite now. Brings it down to 65. Pineco now with Double Edge. Is this smart? Decent damage there, but what's the recoil going to do? Down to 43. This may be it for little Pineco. Crobat coming out with a Bite. If it hits it, it'll end it. And that's the end of the first battle. Crobat handedly taking down Pineco. Pineco only able to get off a couple of Giga Drains after fighting through the Confusion. Alright, we'll be back with match number 2. Alright, here we go with match number 2, featuring Dunsparce, a normal type, featuring Strength, Dig, Attract, and Glare. And its opponent is Starmie, a water psychic type featuring Waterfall, Zap Cannon, Rapid Spin, and Harden. Let's head down to the battlefield. And I do apologize, Pineco and Crobat was supposed to meet on the Poke Cup field. We're going to switch the field every week, just to kind of give everyone a something different. So here is the Poke Cup field. And let's see how these two go at each other. Alright, starting to start with a Zap Cannon. And it gets the paralysis on Dunsparce. Dunsparce is going to answer back with Glare. And they're both paralyzed. This will be interesting to see how it works out. Starmie to start again. Here comes a Waterfall. Takes Dunsparce down to 160 hit points. Dunsparce answering back with Strength. Pretty good damage there. So far, the paralysis has not hindered either Pokemon. And I spoke too soon. Starmie gripped by the paralysis. And Dunsparce. So this was a free turn for both. And Starmie is still fighting the paralysis. And Dunsparce is going to go underground. Let's hope the paralysis doesn't get it in turn number 2. Starmie choosing to harden, work on its defense. And here comes the dig. Not much there. Not what Dunsparce was hoping to do. Alright, Starmie answering back with a Zap Cannon. And that's a miss. Dunsparce answering with Strength Attack. Brings Starmie down to 94. This is very unlike Starmie. Normally it is one of the better Pokemon in these events. Starmie with the Zap Cannon. Another miss. But Dunsparce is paralyzed. That may buy Starmie some time. Starmie opting for a Waterfall this turn. That's going to bring Dunsparce down to 35. Answering back with a Strength. Starmie down to 38. It may very well be the next hit wins. We'll see if paralysis plays any part here. And it does. Starmie is paralyzed. If Dunsparce can get off this next attack. Here it comes. And that'll do it. Starmie loses twice in a row. Dunsparce is your winner by a narrow margin. Congratulations to Dunsparce. Paralysis reaping the benefits for Dunsparce. Both Pokemon getting off a good paralysis. But ultimately, it took out Starmie on that last match. We'll see you again here for match number 3. And here we are with match number 3 for today. Featuring Charmeleon, a pure fire type with Fire Blast, Strength, Dig, and Smokescreen. And its opponent will be Omastar, the rock water type featuring Water Gun, Ancient Power, Spike Cannon, and Bite. So let's head down to the battlefield. Omastar carrying 2 different type strengths by itself, so we'll see how this plays out against the little Charmeleon. Alright, both Pokemon are out. Let's see what they've got in store. Charmeleon to start. And it's going to go underground. It's going to try to hit the rock weakness. Avoiding the water gun. Very smart by Charmeleon. Here comes the dig. Super effective, but not much damage. Here comes the water gun from Omastar. Also super effective, just nearly taking Charmeleon down to 50%. Charmeleon to start again. Here comes the Smokescreen. That's going to lower Omastar's accuracy. And it's going to launch an Ancient Power. Super effective, and Charmeleon hangs on with 8 hit points. Looks like Charmeleon's opting to go back underground to try to save it one more turn. And Omastar misses with the water gun, but we saw that coming. Alright, Charmeleon with the dig. Another good hit. Now let's see if the Smokescreen can do anything. No, and Omastar will take this one from Charmeleon. The type advantage was just too much. Even with Charmeleon countering with dig, it's not enough since Omastar is also half water type. Alright, so we'll be back with match number 4. Alright, and we're back with match number 4 featuring Bayleef, a pure grass type with Razor Leaf, Body Slam, Safeguard, and Synthesis. And its opponent, the evolution of Vulpix, Ninetails, a pure fire type featuring Fire Blast, Quick Attack, Roar, and Safeguard. Ninetails with the type advantage, but let's see if any status conditions can pull this one out for Bayleef. That first week was filled with upsets and great attacks. I'm still up there about the Magby battle. Alright, and we're on the battlefield. Ninetails is going to start going right for the throat with Fire Blast. Super effective. Oh, and Bayleef hangs on with 4 hit points. So not quite a one-hit KO. It's going to safeguard against any kind of confusion, but I doubt that's really going to do much of anything. Ninetails going to get the shutout. And there it is. Ninetails is your winner in match number 4. No surprise there. The fire type beating the grass type handedly. Ninetails may just be kicking itself that it wasn't a one-hit win. Alright folks, we will be back with battle number 5. Alright, and here we are with battle number 5, featuring Geodude, a rock ground type featuring Earthquake, Rollout, Explosion, and Defense Curl. And its opponent will be Aipom, a pure normal type featuring Strength, Double Team, Baton Pass, and Agility. Alright, let's head right down to the battlefield of the Poke Cup field. And here is Geodude. And Geodude with the higher defense is most likely the favorite here against Aipom. Alright, Aipom to start with a double team. It's going to raise its evasion. Geodude starting off with an Earthquake. That's a critical hit. And it's a one-hit KO. The double team does nothing. Geodude, your winner in match number 5. That's what Geodude was looking for in the first round. Alright, so with that one-hit KO, that'll speed things up a little bit. We'll be back with match number 6. Alright, match number 6 featuring Nidorino, a pure poison type with Strength, Double Kick, Thunder, and Horn Drill. And its opponent, Hoothoot. Of course, I would prematurely select that. With normal flying typing and featuring Fly, Swift, Dream Eater, and Hypnosis. Hoothoot had a great battle against Dragonite, just didn't go the way it would have hoped. Of course, Dragonite outpowered it severely, but hoping to get the revenge here against Nidorino. Alright, let's go down and see what they're gonna do. Alright, Nidorino starting off with a Thunder. And it's a miss. Now Hoothoot's going to answer back with Hypnosis. And it puts Nidorino to sleep. We'll see how that impacts the battle. Nidorino fast asleep. Hoothoot with the Dream Eater. This could be bad. It's super effective, brings Nidorino down to 151 hit points. Hoothoot definitely happy about this one. Nidorino still sleeping. And here comes another Dream Eater. Super effective, but Nidorino with 13 hit points left. We'll see if it can come back, if it'll wake up. And it does. Nidorino wakes up on that play. It's going to use Horn Drill. It's a miss. And Hoothoot trying to get one last Dream Eater in, but that's also going to miss. Nidorino needs to land that Horn Drill in order to have a chance at winning this match. In fact, here it comes. We'll see if it connects. Miss. And Hoothoot with a Swift and will take this match from Nidorino. A clean shutout for Hoothoot over Nidorino. The Psychic typing for Dream Eater did severe damage against the Poison typing for Nidorino. Alright folks, we'll be back with the next battle in our matchup for today. And welcome back. This is battle number 7 and actually number 130 of our tournament. And this one's going to feature Mareep, a pure electric type with Thunder, Headbutt, Light Screen, and Thunder Wave, against the evolved form of Weedle, Kakuna, a bug poison type featuring Rhydon. So we'll see if Kakuna might be able to struggle its way out of this. But I foresee a quick win for Mareep. Alright, the Pokemon are on the field at Poké Cup Stadium. Let's see what they've got to offer. Alright, Kakuna, to start off with a Rhydon, is going to work on its physical defense. And Mareep to launch a Thunder Wave. I'm not sure if it has anything to really worry about, but that's not a bad idea. And Kakuna will be paralyzed, so Mareep now has the priority. Mareep going to launch a Thunder. And it hits. That'll bring Kakuna down to 84 hit points, but Kakuna is going to improve its defense with another Rhydon, although it's not going to do anything against the Thunder attack. Mareep is going to light up another Thunder. And it's a miss. Kakuna again with Rhydon. And defense is going to increase there. Mareep with another Thunder. It needs to land a Thunder, otherwise it's going to be dependent on Headbutt, and at this point, Kakuna is at a +2 or +3 in terms of defense. Mareep going in for another Thunder. And it's another miss. 3 misses in a row. Kakuna to use Rhydon again, +4 on Rhydon. At some point, it will not be able to harden anymore. The defense is going to be maxed out. Mareep still trying again with another Thunder. And that'll do it. There's a critical hit. Kakuna goes down. Mareep gets the shutout over Kakuna. And there is your winner for battle number 7. Alright folks, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with match number 8 in just a minute. Alright, match number 8 for you now, featuring Psyduck, a pure water type with Surf, Dig, Swagger, and Psych Up. And its opponent, the evolved form Vaporeon, pure water type featuring Waterfall, Quick Attack, Acid Armor, and Sand Attack. So Vaporeon with a little bit more of a diverse moveset. We'll see how that impacts this battle against Psyduck. Alright, the Pokemon are on the field. Let's get down to the battle. Alright, so Psyduck to start with a Swagger. Vaporeon's attack went way up, but is now confused. But it gets off a sand attack. And that'll lower Psyduck's accuracy. Alright, Vaporeon fighting the confusion, but it's going to get off a quick attack. Decent damage there. And Psyduck's going to dig underground. Alright, Psyduck going to use Dig now. Not much there. Vaporeon looking like it was acting there a little bit. But it's also going to use Acid Armor. So physical defense is going to go way up. A very smart move. Vaporeon still fighting the confusion, but it's going to get off a quick attack. So far, confusion not a big factor in this battle. And that quick attack brings Psyduck down to 155 hit points. And Psyduck's going to go underground again. Psyduck with a dig. It's going to hit, but again for not much. Is it just trying to buy time? And Vaporeon is snapped out of the confusion. Here comes a waterfall. Not very effective, but Psyduck down to 85 hit points. And it's going to go underground one more time, trying to buy itself some time, I guess. Vaporeon's going to go with a waterfall. And that's a miss. I always thought that was weird that water attacks couldn't go down and flood the hole. But I guess that would make just too much sense at some point. Alright, so Psyduck coming with a dig, and that's going to hit Vaporeon down to 310. So only 103 damage dealt so far. Here comes the waterfall one more time. Critical hit, not very effective, but enough to get Vaporeon the win over Psyduck in match number 8. A very back and forth battle, but more or less Psyduck just bought time by digging underground every turn. Alright folks, that's it for match number 8. 4 more matches to go, and we'll be back with match number 9. Alright, we are back with match number 9 for today, featuring the normal type Sentret with Headbutt, Shadow Ball, Rollout, and Defense Curl. And its opponent, one of the only baby Pokemon to lose in the first week, Pichu, the pure electric type with Thunder, Headbutt, Attract, and Sweet Kiss. Alright, let's head back to Poke Cup Stadium. And here is Sentret. Followed closely by Pichu. And it should be noted that Pichu's loss was to a fellow baby. But otherwise, a great showing by the babies in the first week. Alright, Pichu to start off with a Thunder. That's going to miss. Sentret answers with a Rollout. And that attack's going to pick up pace as it goes. Alright, Pichu going to try again with Thunder. It gets the hit and also gets a paralysis on Sentret. But here comes the second part of Rollout. It's going to gain more and more damage every turn. Pichu just keeping with the Thunder, thinking maybe it can just knock it out. But it's going to miss. And Sentret's fully paralyzed. That's going to stop the Rollout right in its tracks. Pichu again with the Thunder. Thunder, not a very accurate move, but this time it hits. and brings Sentret down to 14 hit points and the paralysis. The babies are not to be messed with. Pichu coming in with a headbutt. And that will do it. Pichu takes the win. Got a little nervous there with Rollout coming at him. And then with Thunder missing, but landed once with get the paralysis, and it was all Pichu from there. All right, folks, we're going to take another break, and up next is match number 10. All right, we're back with match number 10, this time featuring Noctowl and Meowth. So Noctowl, a normal flying type with Fly, Takedown, Confusion, and Foresight. And its opponent Meowth, a normal type with Slash, Feint Attack, Shadow Ball, and Screech. So let's head back to the Pokécup Stadium. Here is Noctowl. And Meowth. Alright, let's see what these two are capable of. Meowth to start with a Shadow Ball. Doesn't affect Noctowl. The Ghost typing attack of Shadow Ball does not affect the normal typing of Noctowl, but Noctowl gets the confusion off on Meowth. Meowth's going to answer back with Feint Attack. That one does a little bit of damage, not much though. Noctowl launching another Confusion. Brings Meowth down to 164. Meowth going with more physical attack with Slash this time. That'll do a little bit more damage. And Noctowl's going to take to the air. It's going to use Fly. Alright, Meowth is going to use Screech just to kind of use up the turn. And here comes Noctowl with the Fly. Brings Meowth down to 69. Nice. Meowth again with the Slash attack, using what's working. Brings Noctowl down to 166. Noctowl going to launch another Confusion. And Meowth has become confused. That might have been the saving grace, otherwise it would have knocked itself out. Alright, Meowth fighting through the Confusion. No, it's going to attack itself, knocking itself out, and Noctowl will take the win over Meowth. A pretty decisive battle, but it was pretty good back and forth there for a little bit until Meowth finally figured out to use Slash instead of Feint Attack. So, Noctowl, your winner there in match number 10. Two more battles for you for this episode. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back with match number 11 for this episode, featuring Paris, the Bug Grass type, with Giga Drain, Slash, Spore, and Growth. And its opponent, Rhydon, the Ground Rock type, with Dig, Stomp, Zap Cannon, and Scary Face. So I'm actually leaning more towards Paris in this one just for the typing. Rhydon may surprise us and come back with something pretty nasty. This will be two grass types in a row for Rhydon. In the first round, it lost a Tangela on a Giga Drain, if I do recall. Alright, so Rhydon's going to get an attack off. It's going to use Stomp. Pretty hefty damage there. And Paris flinches. This is going to buy Rhydon a little bit of time. Here comes another Stomp. Takes Paris down to 82. And it's another flinch. Rhydon might upset this one just on typing. And it does. Rhydon gets the shutout over Paris in a type upset. Rhydon is your winner in match number 11. Again, flinching is another great way to win over your opponent. All right, so we have one more battle for you. We'll set that up and we'll be right back for you. All right, we're back with our final battle for this episode. First up, we have Hitmonlee, a pure fighting type featuring High Jump Kick, Mega Kick, Reversal, and Meditate. And its opponent is Spinarak, a bug poison type featuring Sludge Bomb, Leech Life, Dig, and Nightshade. Alright, let's get ready to head to the battlefield and see how these two battle it out. We're at Pokecup Stadium once again, and here is Hitmonlee. And Spinarak. Alright, let's see how they do against each other. Hitmonlee to start off with a Mega Kick. Really good damage. Spinarak answering back with Sludge Bomb. Equally good. This is going to be a fight to the finish. First one to miss loses is what it feels like. Hitmonlee with the Mega Kick again. And there's the miss. Could Spinarak pull it out? It's a hit. And that's it. Spinarak with the win over Hitmonlee. One missed attack is all it took. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode. Make sure to tune in later tonight for part 2 of day 6 of our Pokemon Fight Club. This is Professor Pine reminding you to like, comment, and subscribe. Who are you cheering for in this tournament? What is a matchup you're looking forward to? And once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and just keep on breathing. We'll see you next time.